Well, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Westcliff Koi Pond. As you can see, the waterfall construction is underway. Getting excited for it to get finished. Got another couple of days' work there, I think, before it's done, but it's looking not too bad. Not as pleased as I should be, but it's getting there. Anyway, the fish are doing well, they're happy. Plants are going absolutely berserk. Happy with what they're in. I've still got this thing going here, obviously I've got to keep that going at the moment till I get that back up and running. But I say hopefully by tomorrow I shall have that up and going. Anyway, as the waterfall construction is going on, I've received a free gift from Poposoap. What they've done is a promotion and free giveaway, which they've sent me, and it's obviously it's arrived just in time, because although I've not really had a look at it yet, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it out of the box, have a look, and I'm going to see if I can incorporate it somewhere up into the waterfall, which would be good, because I believe it's a little filtration system, and any filtration is better than nothing. You cannot filtration, too much filtration on a pond, so we'll see what we've got here. So I might have to go and get some assistance to hold this camera just while I unbox. But I'd just like to thank Poposoap for this, and also I'd like to apologise to Paula really, because I did, although I told her that I'd twisted my knee and I was out of action for a little while, and she did tell me not to worry, not to rush. But also in between that, obviously I've been up and had my second lung operation up at the Royal Brompton. That's all went well actually, very pleased with that. I mean, the first one took me about nearly 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks to get over it. This second one is only taken me about 3 days and I was back up and going again. But unfortunately still can't walk because of my knee, and now I'm waiting for injections in that. Injections, I think it's steroids or whatever they're going to do with it, and that's going to be done on the 7th of May. So I shall get someone, my assistant, just to hold my camera for me while I do this. The unboxing, we'll see what we've got in there. So I shall just pass this over to my trusty assistant, just to hold on to this. See the pause button there, though? Just press that when you're there. Anyway. So. All seems very nicely packed up here. 2 boxes. There's a hose, what goes with that. Also we've got different sort of connectors, where we have different size hoses. You've got straight connectors, you've got little rubber feet that go on to, I believe, that's the pump. It's your pump. So you've got little rubber feet that go on to the bottom there of the pump. You also have a bag there to just pop the pump into, and that will take out any large bits of silt, any large what's going to block the pump or block the impeller, so that will protect the pump. This is a very good idea. Oh, what's this one here? so inside this one we have a spillway. Goes together like that, and also you've got 2 small tubes of glue which you can just seal that up with and protect it. Now since I've seen this and since I've received it, I've been onto YouTube and I've seen that Vince over at Twisted Towers has got one of these, and he's actually got it on Mars Pond, and he's turned it into a little bob filter. So he's raised the sides up here and he's filled this up with plants, and he's actually used it as a little bob filter, which is an excellent idea. So I think what I'm going to see if I can intend to do with this, if I can incorporate it up there on the pond, on the filter somewhere, on the waterfall, I shall turn this into another filtration system, whether I put filter floss in there or just jack matting. But what I shall do, I shall get this all set up and running, and I shall come back and let you have a look. But it's very good. Also, the other promotion I saw on there was Stubbs Aquatics. Stubbs over in Canada, actually. Stubbs Aquatics. He done a very good review on it, and also he had the pond lighting, all the different colour lights, which was it looked very good. In fact, I think the lights would look very nice on my one. So Paula over at Poposoap, I'll get these up and running and see what you think of my review. And if you'd like to send me a set of lights, I'll give them a review as well. But I say, if you want to have a look at any more of this, you pop over to Stubbs Aquatics in Canada. He does a lovely review on it, very good. So anyway, with that, if I can just pause you there for a minute, and I'll pop back when this is all up and running. Well guys, there we are. There it is, up and running onto the waterfall, and it's really doing quite well. I mean, look how much water that is pushing over the top of that spillway, my new spillway. Need to say new spillway, but that is really pulling well. And I tell you what as well, the fish seem to like it because they're all getting underneath the spillway as it's tumbling down. Now what I've done up there, I've put a couple of pieces of filter floss in. See where I've got the filter floss in the tops of the backy shower here. I thought if I put a couple of pieces of filter floss into that, I'll just have a walk around and see if I can climb up and show you. See if I can climb up without falling in. That would be an achievement. That is really pulling a fair lot of water over the top of that. That's really good. Very impressed. Right, so what I've done there, I've put 2 pieces of filter floss underneath that. So when where that comes in, 2 pieces of filter floss and a little piece of black jack matting over the top. Now then, that is really pulling very well. I'm very impressed, to be quite honest. So what I'll do, I shall leave that running, and I'll come back tomorrow, do another video on this as another review onto it. But well, I'll tell you what, you can't find a lot of fault wrong with that. Excellent. So, thank you, Paula, and thank you, poposoap. I mean, considering I've just plonked that in there any old how. Obviously, I've got a lot of work to do up here yet. Putting the backy showers on and getting it all running. And this will definitely be incorporated somewhere into this, even if it's over this side or over that side, but wherever. But it will definitely be incorporated in the waterfall, I think. Very pleased. Obviously I've got to do get my artwork back up on top of there. And also I've got to send a big thank you out to Margaret at the original wooden koi company, because we had one of the pieces of the artwork, some of the paintwork had started to off, and this one's fine, this boy up here, but the main big one in the middle was just the lacquer that had started to come off, or the varnish. And as Margaret said, it's going to cost so much or too much money to send it all back, and then she's got to send it all back to me. So she's sent me all the products to do it with. She sent me all the paints, everything, all the lacquer, all the varnish, and full instructions how to rub it down, paint it and re-varnish it. So a big thank you to Margaret over at the original wooden koi company. Much appreciated, Margaret, and I dare say we'll be in touch very shortly, and perhaps you could send me some paint to finish off painting the house. But yes, so thank you very much to Margaret, thank you very much to Paula over at poposoap. I tell you what, guys, I'm very impressed with that. So I'm going to end that one there. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I think I've been away for 3 weeks. I don't know why. One thing and another. Not been feeling up to it. Operations, knee, everything else. But I'm back, and I shall be back again tomorrow, and I'll show you the condition of that filter floss after that's been running for 24 hours or overnight. And I think you'll be quite amazed just how much filth that has pulled out. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.